Welcome to Indian Judicial Service. This video is the 56th part of top 1000 MCQ of constitutional law. In this video we are going to discussing here constitutional amendment, and before starting this video I request you please like and share our videos and subscribe our channel. Let's get started. First question of this video 931. In previous video we discussed till 930, now 931. Which of the following statement regarding 74th amendment of the constitution are correct? Option A here means point 1 here. It provides for the insertion of a new schedule to the constitution. Yes, this statement is absolutely correct here. By 74th amendment, new schedule introduced in our constitution, scheduled 12th, and scheduled 12th dealing with the article 243W, and article 243W provided that the power, authority and responsibility of municipalities. So this thing is provided in article 243W. Now first is correct. Now second statement, it restructure the working of the municipality. This statement is also correct here. Now third one, it provide for reservation of seats for women and scheduled caste in the municipality. Yes, this statement is also relevant. It is related to the 74th amendment. So clearly all three statements are correct. So answer here option D. Now come to the question number 933. The first constitutional amendment was upheld by the Supreme Court unanimously. It relate to, so option A here, the validation of state law relating to abolition of Jagirdari and Jamindari system. Yes, this statement is absolutely correct here. These two matters are related to the first constitutional amendment 1951. Now second option, insertion of article 31A as a new scheduled 9th. Yes, this statement is also correct here. Scheduled 9 added by the first constitutional amendment 1951 in our constitution, and this schedule 9 related to the land reforms and lands act. So both statements are correct here. Now third one, both above statements are correct. So answer is here option C. Now question number 934. In Indira Gandhi versus Raj Narayan, the Supreme Court held that the amendment is the unconstitutional on the ground that, so first of all important thing is the name of the case, Indira Gandhi versus Narayan. In this case Supreme Court held that the election of the Indira Gandhi as a member of parliament is unconstitutional because she used the unusual government machinery in the election. So this thing is here. Now option A, the constitution cannot be amended by the parliament when several of its members are in preventive detention. Option B, it is violative of principle of free and fair election. This is very important here, free and fair election, which is the essential postulate of democracy and which in turn is a part of basic structure. This is very important here, basic structure of the constitution. Yes, this statement is absolutely relevant to the case of Indira Gandhi versus Raj Narayan. Now option C, the constitution cannot be amended, so it is wrong here. And last one, the amendment is the negation of right to equality. So clearly answer of this question is here option B. Question number 935. Which amendment act was an offshoot of problem of national integration? This is very important here, which the country was facing in 60s. Enable the state to impose by law reasonable, so by law reasonable restriction on the exercise of the fundamental right to freedom guaranteed in article 19 in the interest of the sovereignty and integrity of the India. So of India. So this amendment is 6th amendment. So answer is here option B, and 6th amendment act 1963. Now question number 936. Which one of the following amendment act made Sindhi as one of the languages in the 8th schedule to the constitution? So Sindhi language added in 8th schedule by which amendment act? So by 21st amendment. So by 21st amendment in 1967. So this thing is here. In present time, how many languages in 8th schedule? There are 22nd, means 22 languages in 8th schedule. So answer is here option C. Now question number 937. By which one of the following amendment act of the constitution it was provided in the Representation of People Act 1951 that the election petitions shall be tried and decided by the High Court? So by which amendment? So by 19th amendment. So by 19th amendment abolish 19th amendment in 1966 to abolish the election tribunal. So very important here, election tribunals are abolished in India and enable to try the election petition by the High Court, and this thing is added by the in the Constitution of India by the 19th Amendment Act 1966. So clearly answer here option D. Now question number 938. In the third amendment, entry 33 of the concurrent list had been enlarged to include 4 classes of essential commodities. Which of the following is not one of them? So option first here, food stuffs including edible oilseed, yes, it is one of the 4th class, so it is correct here. Option B here, cattle fodder, yes, it is also one of the 4th class. Now third one, raw cotton, yes, it is also mentioned in entry 33. And last one here, fish, yes, fish is not mentioned there in 4th class, it is raw jute, not their fish. So clearly answer here option D. Now question number 939. Article 258A of the Constitution provide that governor of state may, with the consent of Government of India, entrust any state function to the central government or its officer. This article was inserted in the Constitution by which one of the following amendment? So by which amendment? So by 7th amendment in 1956. So answer here option C. Question number 940. Which one of the following articles was not inserted by 7th Amendment Act? So before solving this question, now we are discussing here which articles inserted by 7th Amendment Act. Several articles amended, but I am only writing those are inserted or replaced the previous one. So first article is Article 258A, Article 290A, Article 298. Yes, this one is replaced the previous 298. Article 350A, Article 350B, Article 371 and Article 372A, and last one Article 378A. These articles inserted by 7th Amendment Act. Now come to our option. Option A here, Article 250A. So Article 250 is not there. So this is our answer. And I think Article 250A is not present in our Constitution. So answer here option A. Remaining 258A, so it is there. Article 350B, it is also there. Article 358B, it is also, where is 358B? I think it is also not there. So both, this is also not added by the articles, 7th Amendment of the Indian Constitution. So it may be answer. So both A and D. So maybe answer of this question. So answer here any one of them. Now question number 941. Which Amendment Act of the Constitution amended by Article 71 to clarify that the election of the President or the Vice President cannot be challenged on the ground of the existence of any vacancy for whatever reason in the appropriate election college. So option A here 10th, option B here 11th, option C here 15th, and option D here 16th. So answer is here option B 11th. And 11th Amendment Act in 1961. Question number 942. In which amendment of the Constitution the procedure for making amendments set out in Article 368, so Article 368 dealing with the amendment power and procedure of the Parliament was not followed. Instead, the bill was passed by the provincial parliament, which had been formed under Article 379. Article 379 dealing with the provision as to provincial parliament and speaker and deputy speaker thereof, and this thing is provided in Article 379. So option A here First Amendment Act, option B Second Amendment Act, option C Third Amendment Act, and option D Fourth Amendment Act. But I think none of the options is correct here. So correct option is here Seventh Amendment. Seventh Amendment Act 1956, and this article is also repealed by the Seventh Amendment Act 1956, not 51, it is 1956. So clearly answer I think Seventh Amendment. If anyone varied with my answer is here Seventh Amendment, so please mention correct answer of this question. So I think Seventh Amendment. Now question number 943. Which one of the following is not the provision of the First Amendment Act? Option A here Article 15 clause 4, option B here Article 19 clause 2, option C here Article 19 clause 6, and option D here Article 16 clause 1. So clearly answer of this question is here Article 19 clause 1 was not the provision of the First Amendment Act. So answer here option D. Question number 944. A new clause 4 in Article 15 of the Constitution was added to make a special provision for, this is very important here, the advancement of any socially and educationally backward classes of citizen, or for SC scheduled castes and ST scheduled tribes. This was inspired by which of the following judgment of the Supreme Court? So this was inspired by the judgment of Supreme Court. In which judgment? So judgment here, the State of Madras versus Srimati Champakam Doirajan. So answer Champakam Doirajan. So Champakam Doirajan. So this thing here, and citation of this case is here 1951. So answer here option B. Now question number 945. Which one of the following judgment of the Supreme Court had raised the question whether the act providing for a state monopoly in a particular trade or business was inflict with the freedom of trade and commerce guaranteed by Article 301. It also guaranteed as a fundamental right Article 19(1)(g). So Supreme Court gives this statement, this judgment in case of Sagir Ahmed versus State of Uttar Pradesh 1954, and this case is related to the Uttar Pradesh transport dispute between the this means Sagir Ahmed, and Supreme Court held that in the judgment in favor of Sagir Ahmed. So answer here option C. Now time for the question of the day. The question of the day is, the executive authority of the unions is vested by the Constitution in the, again I repeat the question, the executive authority of the union is vested by the Constitution in the, please give the answer of this question in our comment box. And before finishing this video, I request you please like and share our videos, and please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching Indian Judicial Service.